You know, a lot of people say that the media is biased, that they have an agenda. I want you to take it from me, a conservative on CNN headline news. Those people are dead wrong. The media is simply a collection and a reflection of individual people. And yes, some individuals do have agenda. Guess what? I'm one of them. The only difference is that unlike a lot of others in this business, I don't try to hide it. I'm a conservative. I announce that proudly. But I try to be fair every night and let you make your own decisions. That is not always easy to do when it comes to radical Islam. Last November, I ran a special exposing radical Islamists in the Middle East by showing you the video of them in their own words. It was a video that most people would rather just pretend it didn't even exist. That special made some people very angry and very uncomfortable, others very grateful. But either way, it finally got people talking about the subject, and that is what is important. Well, this week, another clip from the Middle East came out and became extremely popular on U.S. television because it featured a Mickey Mouse clone indoctrinating Palestinian children with anti-Israel and anti-Western propaganda. He was talking about AK-47s, teaching them about martyrdom, explaining that the goal was a worldwide caliphate or worldwide Islamic government. Now, last night I told you that there was a dispute about one line in this translation and that this network pulled it as a precaution. What I didn't know this morning was that they reinstated it a couple of hours later after they cleared that up. Ultimately, all of this is a symptom of a larger problem, which is the way people make excuses and deflect blame on others when confronted with propaganda like this. I want you to listen to the Palestinian Minister of Information address this controversy.
Surrounded by the Israeli army from every direction, fishermen are shot at when they try to fish. The passages are closed. People cannot move freely from or in or out of Gaza. It's a situation of imprisonment for years. And that oppression, this apartheid system, of course, drives people crazy and creates certain reactions, as the one you have seen.
I gotta tell you, as long as propaganda, hate, and violence are excused by leaders as rightful vengeance, as long as people in the media continue to justify or worse, ignore what's really going on, then the truth will continue to be ignored. And we're all in trouble. Maybe Winston Churchill said it best. Appeasers feed the crocodile, hoping it will eat them last. Well, I'm going after the crocodile. Zuhdi Jasser, he is from the American Islamic Forum for Democracy, a contributor to this program. Zuhdi, I got to tell you, what people don't understand, at least, correct me where I'm wrong, they don't understand the forces that are at work on both sides of this issue to try to get people to not understand Islam. You've got people here trying to get me to not say anything against the terrorist and against Islam that might be misunderstood, and yet you've got people coming after you trying to shut you down from saying Islam is a religion of peace.
Exactly, and that what happens is, and you know that they have a poor argument, because what they do is they deflect, they demonize the people they argue with, they try to deflect it to another issue. With this Mickey Mouse video, you see an icon of American compassion for children, etc., taken by fascists, used in a brainwashing manner to kids who are vulnerable. And rather than address that issue, you have Al-Aqsa TV run by Hamas that is abusing our faith, hijacking our faith for their own political fascism, and they're trying to brainwash kids, and they don't want to address that issue. No, they want to legitimize it somehow by some political grievances that they may have. And the issue is that doesn't take away any legitimacy of their grievance. However, the issue is how corrupt is what they're doing to Islam? How corrupt is it to talk to children about President Bush, about Islamic supremacy, transnational supremacy of supposed the Ummah, which now in today's world shouldn't exist because we are part of our nations that we belong to, and they are trying to demagogue faith and brainwash kids.
We've got a situation in New York that we're going to be covering here in the next couple of days. And Zuhdi, when we do, I want to have you back on this. It's an Arabic school. We have a principal at this school here in New York. They're trying to open the school. This woman is praised, and I don't know anything about her except this. She will not say that Hamas or Hezbollah is a terrorist organization, nor will she say who's responsible for 9/11. What kind of school is that in America?
Well, that's the issue, is that you have, for example, this school may be well-intended in that it is going to be teaching children Arabic. We need better Arabic speakers that grow up in this environment to provide an alternative narrative to the narrative the brainwashed kids are getting from the Hamas supposed democracy. So kids in our democracy from this type of school are so important, but yet they're mixing politics of apologetics with Islam.
Zuhdi, got to run. Thank you. Have you back. Back in a minute.